action. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. He's hanging towards the back of the pack in the early going, but there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
So far, his rookie season has been off to a strong start. Things are going pretty smoothly.
Well, he has shown a lot of promise, and talking to people around the league, they think he has star potential.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Tyson in at the 3. Facing off in this one, we've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right, and you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really popping. Smart, unselfish basketball. A lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, Stephen Curry.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
Here's Tyson. Shot clock at 6. The kick to Hunter. Over Butler. Hunter can't get it to go. Now the Warriors with it. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. I asked him about the keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Outside Butler. Outside Moody. Outside Pajemski. Back to Moody. Down low. Here's Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Well, Jimmy's showing you what a great scorer he is. He had the defense completely fooled by that pump fake.
Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Now here's Mobley. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. To the inside to stop the run. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Moody on the wing. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Butler, a screen on Garland. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And with his energy and assertiveness, Garland is very tough to handle.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw tonight. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Tyson.
Cleveland, Darius Garland, 1 shot.
That's good from Garland. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Pass to Mobley. Launches a three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's got 5.
How about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
Now Butler from deep. The shot misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And stolen by Mobley. Hunter with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Mobley, no good. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. This, their first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season. Here's Butler. The Cavaliers pull it in. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
Now here's Butler. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he really hurt them at the free throw line.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'd love to hear it. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's Merrill in for Donovan Mitchell.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Now here's Allen. Still without a bucket.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Green with a screen on Garland to the middle. And it's Green missing.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Yes, it's good. Garland's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Pass to Pajimski. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. And how about we check the numbers for Darius Garland?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's Merrill. Hits the trifecta.
Yes. Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Hield. 14 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Over Garland. Curry, no good. Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Wade. Launches it. Cleveland the rebound. Inside. Another shot. Here's Allen. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Hield passes to Payton. And here's Post. Here's Hield. 4-3. And the Warriors with another 3.
It's good. This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Merrill passes to Allen. Allen with a screen on Curry. That's good from Allen on the assist by Garland.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Curry drives in. Here's Payton. Offline with a three. The Cavs trailing. Garland for three. Second chance effort. Wade, that's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. Gets the three ball to go. Curry's got his third basket on the night right there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Merrill outside to the middle. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, I love how Allen controls his body, setting a solid screen and then just gliding into shooting position.
Pass to Hield. Here's Curry, guarded by Garland. Garland against Curry. Can't get it to drop.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
They get it back. Here's Wade. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. A different look for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Hunter. And it's Porter Jr. in for Darius Garland. Mitchell against Hield. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Pass to Payton. Now here's Horford. Porter with the steal. On the wing, Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now to the paint. Gets stolen by Hield. Payton with it. Now Porter defending. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Merrill outside. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And here's Merrill. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Hield. There's the triple. The rebound by Allen.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Merrill. And it's Cleveland with another.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
On the wing, Payton. Outside Hield. To stop the drought. And the layup is good. Hield's got 5 now.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
From deep, Mitchell. Counted from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Spencer. Down low. Horford. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Porter, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Porter. Pass to Wade. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. A shot by Merrill, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
From deep, Mitchell drills it from deep. Give him 8 points now.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Payton, three-pointer. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Here's Spencer. The wide-open shot is on the money.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Payton. Pass to Heel. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Nance Jr. and Allen down low. Mitchell out there with Sam Merrill. And it's Wade in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Allen finds Mitchell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Warriors trail by 7. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Greg.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
A shot by Merrill, no good. Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Heel. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wade, guarded by Payton. Mitchell misses. Well, the Warriors shooting pretty well at 45%. Outside Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga! Strong leg bull!
And that is the kind of tough bucket they love seeing from Kuminga, just using that athleticism.
Merrill, that's good. Merrill's got 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. Kuminga, the pass to Payton. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Payton's got his first points of the game.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
And he nails the 3rd. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Making a change here. Heald's checked in. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The Warriors, number one.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end, hustling hard to convert every time.
Warriors trail by 7. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Butler on the wing. The three dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Wow, what a quick trigger from Butler.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. Horford pulls it in.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Back to Hield. Screen by Horford. The three is up. Another three for Golden State.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocks down the step-back J. Garland's got 7.
Getting it done from the mid-range. Garland loves using this area of the floor.
Out to the right wing. Back to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Butler. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
Pass to Garland. The kick out to Nance. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Warriors, they currently hold the 4th best record in the conference.
Well, I think for the Warriors, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
To the middle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Richard, 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. All right, Tim, when you look around the league and you see teams overachieving, what's behind that typically?
Yeah, Brian, typically when you see something like that, it's because a couple of role players have gotten off to a really hot start. The question is, can those guys sustain that over the long term? If that's the case, then that team could take a leap forward.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on, Garland, a deployable free throw shooter.
Garland hits them both. Golden State has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. To the paint. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Allen outside. Garland for three. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Hield.
For the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga, Stephen Curry.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Curry's got 10 points.
Well, that's just easy for Curry, and you can see how comfortable he is in the mid-range area.
Garland for three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Screen by Horford. Here's Butler. Right side, Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Garland. Rebounded by Butler. Golden State has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Outside Kuminga. Over to the wing. Left side Curry. Clock at 6. And here's Butler outside. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
And if Butler gets going, he is not going to let up. He will continue to attack over and over again.
Wing shot on the way. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
The drive by Garland. To halt the run. And he lays it up and in. Garland's got 9 points in the quarter.
When you talk about players with great ball skills, Garland comes up early in the discussion.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Horford. Jacks up a 3. And there's Curry on the assist by Horford. Curry's got 16 points now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's time to get down with your mascot. Let's move.
Golden State on D. Hunter, good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
The Warriors lead by 5. To the wing, right side. Pass to Green. Excellent D there from Bryant. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Podziemski's shot is good.
A shoot-first guard who also is selfless, Curry continues to add to his resume.
Outside Hunter. Garland for three. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Pass to Green. Let's go with a three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Oh, and Bryant with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And so it's Golden State with it. They lead by 4. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, Kuminga will look for any opportunity to throw it down.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Kuminga's shot is off. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter. Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
Pass to Pajimski. The kick out, Curry. The three. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
Outside Hunter. Drops in the layup for 2. Hunter's got his second bucket on the night.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Now Moody, looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Kuminga. Oh, so tough to stop Kuminga inside.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Here's Garland. Count the basket. Garland's got 19 points.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Pass to Pajimski. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Wade. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. Tyson, he's checked in for Wade. And Golden State also making a switch. Payton's checked in. Out to the right wing. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Payton with a screen on Garland. Pass to Green. Now here's Curry. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. He's got 22.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. After starting from behind, they put in the work to take the lead. Credit them for playing smart, unselfish basketball. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to the second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drop. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
Now let's get back to the game at hand. Stephen Curry has his fingerprints all over that first half.
Well, we've gotten used to performances like this from Curry. With his handles, his range, he can get any shot he wants, and off the ball, he consistently and constantly moves.
Well, I wonder how many miles he runs in the night just running off picks.
Probably like, I would say 3 to 4 miles just running off picks alone. 3 more just bringing it up. Probably a 9-mile night.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Moody in at the 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Outside Hunter. Pass to Tyson. 5 on the clock. Now Garland takes a 3. And Cleveland another 3.
And right now, Garland is cooking. His teammates would be wise to keep feeding him.
Outside Moody. Now Butler. Inside. Green gets up and powers it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Cavaliers, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle.
Right now for Cleveland, I think we all expected that they'd start fast and play extremely well. Now, they've been solid, but most analysts expected more at this point.
Yeah, well, I agree with that, but I still think it's too early in the season for any major concern because they have all the pieces. They're still just figuring out how to put it together.
Garland for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Butler. He drives in.
And Butler making that look far easier than it actually is, showing you great body control.
Now here's Garland. He's got 22. Hunter, a screen on Butler. Garland, the pass to Hunter. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Warriors lead by 6. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Down low. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Mitchell. 15 points in the game. Garland finds Allen. Here's Hunter. Back to Allen. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. And now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league. The Warriors, number 1.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
First free throw is good. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in.
And there is so much that Butler brings to this offense. He can be their primary scorer or a facilitator. He has a very high basketball IQ.
Allen with a screen on Curry. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game. From deep, Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Butler. Curry with it. 22 points for him. Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Curry's got 25 points in the game. Here's Wade. Back to Mitchell. The 3. And Cleveland another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
To the inside. Here's Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Allen. Cleveland working the ball around now. Outside Hunter. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Now here's Hunter. This one for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Butler. Back to Curry. 14 feet away. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 27.
And we've seen this so many times. A hot start by Curry. And once he gets rolling like this, there's not much the defense can do.
And making the game just look easy. Allen is a fantastic alley-oop target given his length and timing.
Pass to Moody. Fires from deep. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
Here's Wade. Now Mitchell. Defended by Pajemski. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Wade. And it's Merrill in for Donovan Mitchell. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. Payton's checked in for Moody. And Hield is subbed in for Pajemski. Here's Merrill. And a missed layup. The Warriors lead by 12. Kuminga with it. Nance covering. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Allen, the pass to Hunter. Outside Garland. Will it go? It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis a screen. Hield for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, stolen by Payton. Here's Jackson Davis, and he goes in for the dunk.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Outside Garland. And it's in there. Garland's got 24.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Outside Payton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Merrill passes to Garland. Allen a screen. To the middle. And he converts the layup. And that's 12 points for Jared Allen.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Out to Kuminga. Outside heel. Garland against Curry. The 3-ball connects from downtown. Curry's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Garland, the pass to Merrill. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Warriors lead by 17. Pass to Kuminga. Right side, Payton. Healed for 3. And it's Merrill who clears it away.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Curry with a steal. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Garland against Curry. Warriors with the rebound. And again, it's Golden State.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Merrill up top, guarded by Heel. Merrill, that's good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Here's Kuminga. His shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Vance. Inside. From 6 feet away, Merrill, that's good. Merrill's got 11 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Right wing. And here's Kuminga for 3. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 17. And here's Hunter from the arc. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. To the right side. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third. Pass to Nance. Allen, right side. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Darius Garland. And Golden State also making a switch. Spencer's checked in for Stephen Curry. And here's Payton.
Switch.
Kuminga down low, working on Nance. Nice shot by Kuminga. 12 points for him.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And that was just fantastic balance from Allen right there. Taking the contact well and just fighting through it all.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, look at this. I mean, points off turnovers. So aggressive, forcing the other team to make mistakes, and it's really paid off.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. It's stolen by Heel. Pass to Jackson Davis. Yes, out it goes. Jam that one home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time. Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Outside Kuminga. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
It's good.
Kuminga's got 9 points now in the second half. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nance Jr. and Allen down low. Sam Merrill out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Nance with the step back. Mitchell, the pass to Nance. To the paint. Here's Wade. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Spencer, covered by Merrill. From the baseline. Pass to Spencer. Check by Mitchell. On the wing, Payton. For 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. On the wing, Wade, guarded by Payton. Here's Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Spencer. Here's Butler. Doesn't go for him. Cavaliers trail by 21. Merrill passes to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Spencer, covered by Merrill. Shot clock at 6. Butler passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, he's just a jack of all trades. In addition to his scoring and defense, Butler is also a solid distributor.
Here's Mitchell. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Warriors lead by 21. Here's Spencer. And Horford powers it home.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Outside Mitchell. From deep. And the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 24.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his 3rd of the half.
Pass to Horford. Butler against Nance. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Bryant comes in for Jared Allen, and Darius Garland subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Garland. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now Butler. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. And it's Butler with the jam.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Garland for three. The rebound by Post.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Spencer, covered by Bryant. Here's Post. Pass to Payton. Outside Butler. Back to Payton. Oh, got a piece of it. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Garland. Now here's Merrill from behind the arc. Spencer grabs the miss.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
Here's Payton. Off target from outside.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Fires from 14. Garland, no good.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Butler against Bryant. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Merrill. And another miss by Cleveland. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Here he goes. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
You see how effective Butler is driving inside. The combination of muscle and athleticism is tough to stop.
Outside Garland. And in recent years' legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
To the left side wing. Here's Post. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
The assist, Jimmy Butler.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Over to the left wing. Garland for 3. Doesn't go that time.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Outside Butler. Shoots over Bryant. Nice move. Oh, and Bryant with the block. They recover it. Post shot, no good. The Cavaliers shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Merrill passes to Garland. Back to Merrill. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Covered by Merrill. On the wing, Payton. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Spencer. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
You know, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Back to Garland. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Garland's got 27 points.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Butler with a steal. On the wing, Payton. Here's Spencer. Butler taking his time here. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Garland, a good look. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Bryant. Tyson comes in for Nance. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Merrill. Outside Butler. Screen by Post. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Mobley said nope. Entry denied.
Outside Hunter. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Takes the three. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Tyson. Fires for three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Here's Mobley. Santos pulls it in. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Screen by Post. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Here's Santos. Inside. And he dunks it down.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Hunter finds Garland. The rebound by Post. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Santos. Fires the three. Mobley grabs the board. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. With the teardrop. And the layup is up and in.
Yeah, Spider going right at him. Just zero fear.
Here's Spencer. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Steph, they got out to a hot start offensively, but you were able to wear them down eventually. What changed?
Just stick with the program, try not to turn the ball over too much, move the ball on offense, and continue our defensive pressure. Hopefully, we force them into misses eventually.
You got it. Thanks so much, Steph.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up.